We are on Rippleside. Rippleside. All right. How many people we have? Hello, hello, hello. I'm in Geelong again, Rippleside. I got some mixed bag, 30 centimeter pinky, and one salmon, and one not too bad size whiting. That's the jetty. I catch kingfish. Thank you. I didn't put the microphone. If it's too noisy, please let me know. I'll put the microphone on. In the morning, it was a little bit chilly. It's cold. You mean a barometer? No, I don't. What barometer says for today? Yeah, I heard that that barometer was certain level fish bites. When I got here, non-stop action, a lot of small ones, and got one size pinky. After that, now first one was whiting, and I had a lot of hope that I will get some more whiting, but that was a first and last. Didn't get any whiting, and last fish was salmon. He just took it off. Yeah. What barometer says? Would you please tell me? For example, for today, I want to know. Because when I got here, it was non-stop bite here and there. But now, pretty quiet. I pulled out one banjo, was huge. I had a light gear up, lifted up. It just snapped the hook and went home. Barometer's rising. Yeah, what does that mean? That I don't know. We are on high tide. We're going down to low. The tide change. My favorite time. We should have a bite now, but after that 3, not much happening. Meantime, I had a breakfast. I tried some plastic worm. I heard people catching some whiting on plastic worms down close to around there. And yeah, I tried something biting the plastic, little taps, but couldn't hook it up. lost few plastics. The worms didn't stay on the hook. Arms, no, it's not. This one here, some reason, it's still painful all the way till 12. Barometer is lying because I don't have any bite. I'll wait till low tide. It's still early. It's 11 o'clock. I got here 6:30. Yeah, around 6:30. It was dark. In that dark weather, I got whiting. It just took it off without any tap. It just swallowed it. No, the whiting was a file hook. Yeah, I hooked him on the head. He must have bite and then he hooked himself. Yeah, red gamakatsu I used, size 2.0, long shank. It was really sharp hook. That's the reason that he couldn't get away with it. Yeah, look, I don't have any, Kevin, at this stage. It's been 1 hour. I had one banjo before, about half an hour ago. That was it. I have pilchard and pilchard. I had a squid. I used squid. Whiting was on squid. But I'm after it's a decent size pinkies. Yeah. Still time. The tide's still going. Anything might happen. Yeah, Kevin, you need to teach me this barometer thing. If you send me a link, I will read up and get a bit more knowledge. I heard that, and some fishing channels that uses that terminology. But fishing, when I have time, I go fish. When I don't have the time, I don't look for other things. When it's the tide, high tide in the bay, it's a low tide in the ocean side, in the lawn. Yeah, when it's a high tide in lunch, which is now, I come to bay. When it's a low tide in the bay, I go to lawn side. That's what I do, that's what I know. Tide changes attracts the fish, especially incoming tide. Yeah, it's my favorite, incoming tide. Just before it gets the tip, it's my favorite. Yeah, today was the tide, incoming tide in the bay. I picked this place. I don't know, just because I've been in Avalon last. Didn't want to go again in Avalon. Yeah, I came here. In the past, I did come out with nice fishes from this jetty. It's all right. It's about 3 fishes. Like it'll fill up the pan tonight. I'm not really fussy, especially whiting. Enough for 2 people. It's King George. It's a big whiting. Yeah. When you catch whiting here, you get this kind. It's a big whiting. Like spot on fish. How it's a sunny. I have a ski, ice bag actually. How do I catch? How do I keep the fish? I said it before. This is my ice bottle. It's solid ice. It will be icy till I go home. No problem. Yeah. When I get thirsty, I drink some. Yeah. It smells a little fish, but I do smell a little fish too. Yeah. Look, something chasing the fish. It's not salmon, I believe. Mullets are jumping. Last time when I got kingfish, the same environment, but it wasn't that sunny. It's too sunny now. Clouds still around. Sun goes behind the cloud. It cools a bit. At this stage, no bite. If microphone noisy, please let me know. I'll put that for snapper. Find out which feed. Yeah, yeah, I heard that. My barometer is my day off. Actually, when I work, doesn't matter how good is the barometer. I can't make it. Yeah, today I was off. Like Saturday, Sunday especially is a good weather for kayak. I could go, but I will be at work Sunday, which is next Sunday, hopefully. I like this pen reel. Yesterday I went out and get another one because stingray. When I was pulling the stingray out, my other reel, sorry, it was slipping the teeth. I don't like it. If I have a big fish, I don't want to happen while I pull that fish out. So I put that on the side. I'm gonna have a look, open it and have a look. And meantime, I got another pen, same as the one I've used. And now I made a twin. Yeah. I was trying soft plastic. So far, not much happening. So far, 4 people came and asked if I catch fish, and one of them actually said, "Can I have a look at the bag?" Yeah, happens in the pier. You can't help. People can't help themselves too. Yeah. When you come to pier, you have to answer these questions. That's your job. That's your title. You have to do it. Yeah, is it noisy? The wind noise? If it's a wind noise, yeah, easy. We can save it up. mullet. Big mullet jumped. He was about to jump on the pier. Something must have chasing him. Could be kingfish. Now I will cut the wind noise in 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds. It should be off now. And how about wind noise now? Microphone should be connected. And can you hear me from the microphone? That road. Actually, I'll turn this way too. Both roads. Yeah. People who just tuned in, I have one whiting, one 30 centimeter pinky, and one not too bad size salmon. I have enough bait. If like that one bite and sits on it, I suspect banjo, because he just comes and swallows it and sits on it, and later on he decides to take off slowly and the rod goes down. That's him. I hope it's not. Yeah, sun went behind the cloud. I like this. Now both roads. Big mullet are jumping. It's about that big mullet. I know how to catch him. It's illegal. I can't do it in here. But I used to do it in Turkey. It's not illegal in Turkey. It's illegal here. I got the tools with me. I bring it not to do it. If something falls in the water. Last year I was here. I dropped a bucket leak. I took it out with this one. So anything falls in lawn, just after lawn, I dropped my rod and dogfight, diver dogfight. That time, the second time I was using it, I pay enormous amount of money. I dropped that rod, which is water washed it, and I took it out with this. Anyone goes land-based fishing should have this one in the bag. It's a triple hook. I make it at home. Wind nose back. Why? Okay. Alright. This one not connected for some reason. This one wasn't charged. I don't know why. Yes, sorry. I'm gonna charge this 10 minutes. I don't know. I charge it at home. How about now? Wind noise should be off. I got the microphone working now. Is wind noise still there? Thanks, Jeff. This side's more sunny. I might take you to that side. Yeah, sun comes behind the phone is better. Got a bite? One small bite.
Lots of small bait fish on the water. I I put my baits on the floor, um, just like this, and some lady come with a dog. Her dog was eating my bait, and I said, "Ma'am, please." And she said, "What a mess." People has no respect. I pay respect as much as I can, you know. But you come here, I'm fishing, you know. The bait has to be there. It's not a mess. And she's letting the dog eat my baits, which is I've I don't know. I don't know. Is it me or people? I'm not after the bait, but I'm here. It's gonna be another 2 hours, 3 hours maybe. This much bait has to last. And if dog eats this bait, what am I gonna do? People, yep, this one here got a bite. Two different sound. Do you see this rod? Maybe a little bit more. Yep, and elevated a little touch. Yeah, Kenneth, I have one whiting, one pinky, 30 centimeter, and salmon about 40. That's all. Three fishes I have. I don't count banjos. It's been 1 hour, maybe a little bit more. Not biting. I don't have any bait. Yeah, lots of small baits on the water, small fishes.
any moment someone will come and bust them, and I might change my lure, get a bluey, hard body lure. Yeah, this one was my hook when I got the whiting. I know small, but very sharp. Another one went with the banjo. Banjo took it. I couldn't. I tried to lift it up, put my gloves on, but yeah, no go. Yeah, look, I love dogs, cats. I have one cat too. Look, dog doesn't know, and that lady, she knew that dog's gonna eat these fishes. She should have she should have put him on a leash or something. And after dog eat, she said that what a mess! Like I made a mess on the pier, which is my bait's on the pier. What do they call them, Karen? Yep. Sorry to say that, but some people got not much to do, miserable life. That gentleman and a lady came before. A guy wasn't gonna cooperate, and he asked me any luck. Um, I said it cold, yeah. And then he said, "Do you catch any?" Yeah, I said, "Yeah." And then good conversation. He didn't jump like you picked a nice weather. He started that way, and then yeah, I said, "It's a high tide." He knew something about fishing. High tide, yeah, yeah, yeah. And did you catch any? The fourth or fifth question was, "Did you catch any?" Anyway, I show him the fishes. Normally, I don't. A couple of them came before. I know my answer. They're hating me now. Yeah, someone's. You never know. Can it? They with the school go bust, terrorize the fishes, and then disappear again. They come. I'm 100% they will be around because lots of small baits in the water, like millions of them. They will come around here too. I might get one or two just for a bait for next time in the kayak maybe. Good bait, very good bait, solid skin. Actually, I have one. I bring one from Eski. Frozen. I'll leave it in the freezer bag. But yeah, that's my bite. It's still snowy, frozen. Best bite ever. If I run out that pilchards, that's my second chance. Yeah, nearly 2 kilo is salmon. I think I bought this. I got this salmon in lawn. I had two of them. One I used it the other day on the kayak. This is the second one, and another one just catch fresh today. Yeah, very good bait. This salmon thing. When it's fresh, is best. Now it's like that, bit wobbly, soggy, but still better than the pilchard. There you go. Hey, what is this? Not too bad. Nah, small. Spat the hook. Ah, nah, small. What is this? Small pinky for sure. Yeah. Swim towards to me. What happened to this screen? Go back to mummy. Yep. It's when it bites like that, you might think that good size snapper, and he took it like without any tapping. Ah, my bells. Snapped, snapped. That's okay. I use half pilchard. There you go. Nice, nice, nice. Snapped. Friday, today Friday. Yeah, no, there's not such a thing that I have to go morning. It just didn't happen. I can go night too. I used to go night. I actually love night. No one come and ask me what did you catch. Yeah, night better. In the bay, you and water rats. Yep, rats get a bit more brave. Come right next to you, steal your bite if you leave it on the floor. But no other rats. This Friday, tonight, you mean tonight? Today, Friday, is it? Next Friday, I'm working. If I'm not working this week, any day, next week, I am working. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday was off. Next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday on. Saturday, Sunday off. This week, Saturday, Sunday on. If you do that Saturday, I will. Not Friday. I mean, you can, of course. I can't make it. She said, "What a mess." She called this mess. For me, is a Picasso art, like tiles and the head separated. Some of the fish, I can, you know, some of the fish is fresh, fresher than others. Yep. Someone calling me, but I had to decline it. Sorry, whoever called me. I'm on live broadcasting. Whoever called me, I will call later on after live. I can't be rude to all these people. We call this calm before storm. How do you say that? This salmons will come. I'm pretty sure, but I'm not after that. I'm after whiting or nice sized pinkies. Calm before storm. Yes, yes. The perfect kayak weather. Come on, buddy. Oh, it's a
There's a fish biting.
fish not biting at this
Oh,
moment. they
Good.
they were here in the morning. Yeah, not now.
Oh, is that all your bait over there? Oh, that's what
Yeah, yeah. That's
Oh,
my
well, it's a nice day out.
little bit hot. Yeah.
it is a bit
Yeah.
Yeah, good.
I felt cold in the morning. It was freezing in the morning.
What time were you?
I was here about 6:30 in the morning.
Oh,
It was dark. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, we were still in bed.
It's my day off.
Oh, okay.
One of my day off. Come to fishing every week,
Yep.
and I record.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did put some burley down, um, but the burley brings a banjo. I could see the banjos. Banjo come and collect. Banjo come and collect them. It's not in the net. It's a loose burley. The rod, this one here, beef stick, still diver, 5 to 10. It will be this. Beef stick that I highly recommend. Highly. Best rod I ever used. Small rod. Yeah, next one I will buy that one. Yesterday actually I went to buy a rod, but instead of rod I bought a reel. Thinking today I will come to fishing, but uh, before a kayak session I will buy that rod. The one it break 5 to 10 kilo. It was heavy rod, old Shimano, blue water. I can't remember how did I get it, when did I get it. The bottom loop, the biggest loop, this porcelain was missing. Yeah, and second loop ring, I changed the ring. The porcelain was missing, so I took the ring off for a new ring. Yeah, rod wasn't 100%, and when it snapped, some metal piece come out. I still couldn't figure out. It just went in the water. It just slightly past my face. I saw it coming towards me, and then if you watch the video, you'll see my head was just tilt, and then like a bullet, just and went in the water. Something they put it in the rod to make it a bit more firm. I'm not sure what was it, but some metal piece was there. As I was talking to one of the subscriber dragging me down, it was my fault that I break that road because when it comes to, under the kayak, it just it's not swimming anymore. It's there. It's a dead weight. When I uh, hold the rod parallel to the water, it just lifting up the dead weight. If fish is 50 kilo in the water, become 100 kilo, the wings are open, impossible to lift it up, and then rod didn't last. But if it's a swimming fish, 10, maybe 20 kilo fish, I can pull it in. If I was on the sand or surf fishing, I could pull it in. But in the kayak, your rod and the dead weight, that's it. You have to judge it. So I couldn't judge properly, which is I did years and years boat fishing and sort of a kayak fishing, small boat, was as big as my kayak, but never ever use a rod and reel in my life. When I come to Australia, I touch the rod and the reel here. Never see rod and reel in my life till I 28-year old. I used to do everything by hand, everything. So the fingers numb. When I cut this finger, halfway the finger was cut, was holding here on a little touch. When doctor was stitching it, he couldn't stitch the finger. He said, "What job you do?" Well, he doesn't know that I've fished all my life. His finger actually holds the line. It's worse than the sandpaper. Yeah, and we used to do a lot of jagging with this. I showed you before. When the mullet comes in Turkey, comes to the rocks, they start jumping. Same time, it's snow. Snow actually falls on the rock, and we start jagging the mullets. Big mullets, 2-3 kilo mullets. Ocean mullets. It's not same as this dirty mullet. Yeah, that's the finger I use. The line actually slips on the finger when you jag it. I used to do it in Williamstown, not knowing it's illegal. Fishery come ask me, "What are you doing?" He never see in his life. I said, "You want me to do it and you have a look?" He goes, "Yeah, do it." And I did it. I was catching mullets, lots of mullets. People used to come pile behind me and watch. And I did it. Fishery said, "Hang on, I think this is illegal." He didn't know. And then from that day, I haven't done that jagging. Yeah. Could be Benjo. I know it's been long live. Yeah. Look, if that stingray was on the surf, I could pull it in because I did pull it right under the kayak, like battling with the fish, with the drag and the line and the rod, all that combinations. I did do it, like I did manage it, and the fish came. It was big. It was huge stingray, and if it was in the surf, of course I would have pulled it out. But being under the kayak, it's just dead weight. And one little movement, and then I jacked it, snapped. It's a dead weight. It's nothing to do with swimming. Fish is it's hanging on the rod on that stage. Your fish and then your rod and the line. You know what? I went out and buy more of that line because that was I need to show you this line. I always buy it, but this one was 40 pound. That huge fish couldn't break this line. I had about 80 centimeter from swivel to the hook, which is this one was on 40 pound. It's on 5-0 hook, I believe. Yeah, it was on 5-0 hook. 4 or 5-0, I can't remember, one of them. I believe it's a 5-4. And this line, if you fishing heavy, this is it. This is it. And kingfish that I lifted up here, I knew, like my name, I knew it's not gonna snap. I lift it up to the pier. I knew that this is gonna last. Otherwise, I wouldn't. I would go all the way down to the sand and pull it out from sand. But I knew that it's gonna handle. That's why I lift it up. Yeah, I went out and buy another roll of this. And when I pulled that salmon, 7 or 8 kilo salmon, again, this line was on 40 pound, but very thin, nice, elegant line. You can use. Pinky is a bit thick, I know that. I don't have it on one of them now. For pinky, it's too thick. But when you go for snapper or big fish, kingfish or any fish, you gotta have that one. From 4-0 and upward, 5-0, you can 6-0, you can. Which is when snapper comes around, the big snapper. I love to use the 6-0s with the big pilchard, which is another month to go. I can't wait. Yeah, no bite. Kenneth, this is it. Pen, 850 SSM, spin fisher. It's nothing fancy, but when I go surf or rock fishing, perfect. It didn't give me any S. Big salmon was on. Nah, big salmon was on dogfight. Even the kingfish wasn't on. But this one here, I pulled out a lot of good size of pinkies, and no problem. Yeah. Yeah, that's the job. I got that the fishing shop to put a line on it. It's a 60 pound braid. So far, no problem. I've been using today, and some of the braids come out the whole thing. This is nice and smooth, good casting. When I fish in Avalon, it will be perfect. These two and 12 footers, my favorite rods. Not fancy, but I love them. I used to. Um, and another diver, the 14 footer. I love that too. The last snapper that I catch, that was diver, and that reel pen spin fisher 850 MMS. I just find out when it's a the series. Sorry, when it's SS without M, it's American made. But 850 SSM still pen, but the China used that name and build it in China, Chinese made. This SSMs, it's good. They don't trick you. At least there is an indication that you're buying. You know that you're buying a Chinese. It's a $100 reel. You won't go wrong. And I open the reels when it's a problem. I open, grease it, fix it. I have a spare parts in the garage. Yeah, the big um, complicated reels. I just don't want to open it. Like dogfight, I didn't. I didn't want to do it. I give it to service. Cost me 3 times of this reel, 3.5. Sorry, just to service it. Yeah, expensive. Next service, look like I will do it. But he said that he changed a few bearings, and he gave me the bearings. I use the reeler off that reel in the ocean surf. Now that's the reason it went that way. In the surf, when you go in the water, regardless, it splashes, and then you drop the reel in the sand. A lot of accidents happen in the surf. Sand and the reel, two enemies. They should not go together. So if you go sand fishing, you're gonna be fish at the sand. Do not take your good reel. Take some basic reel like this. You can open, clean, and re-grease it again. The big ones, the complicated ones, nah, I would not recommend. I put a sticky tape to hold the phone, and the sticky tape comes on the writings. I have to take the sticky tape, move it on the side a bit. That I can read it. Diver, if you get a diver, Kenneth, if you get a diver, you got to get a decent one. Like if you get $100, $200 diver, it's just an ordinary reel. You're just paying extra 100 or 2 for the name. Just gotta charge it. Yeah, not so lucky. I have one whiting. The first fish was whiting. King George, not too bad size, and 30 centimeter pinky, and one salmon, about 40, 45. Yeah, the last fish was salmon. That's all. And then after that, not much happening. Yeah, kayak. I try to go every week, at least once. Kayak is a different preparation, different setup, everything different. From bait till rod and reel, everything different. You gotta get ready for it from knowing that weather 2 or 3 days before. Charge your battery, get all the tools in, life jackets ready, radio charged, um, different lines and different setup. I never take these big roads. I take this 6 foods and 7 foods, uh, mainly seven. Yeah, kayak. I love being in a kayak. I love kayak fishing too. Just gotta check the bait. It's been sitting. Yeah, got bait. I feel maybe at least one of them is still there. Oh, none of them there. But this other one on my left is fresh. If I get bite on this one, anyone comes to this Rippleside, give you one tip. Try to get this corner here when you're facing to the water, right hand side corner, and cast diagonal, not straight out towards the Cummingham. All the action on that side. For me, it does better anyway. And if I do catch fish on the corner here, that means they're around. Kayak fishing. That kayak, I had a timber boat in Turkey all my life from 7 year old. I've been fishing in that boat. When I was underage, I used to go by myself offshore. Um, but this kayak for me is a luxury. Very nice cast. I like it. We'll see how we go. Yeah, kayak has fish founder on paddles and motor. So much luxury on it. For me, it's too much. Used to go out offshore with the boat, fish with a hand. Never see rod and reel in my life. In my life, till I come to Australia. Both baits are there. That's okay. That means nothing's biting. I hope I don't lose this. I'm gonna cast with that bell. I can't take it off now. I'll put a sticky tape on it after break. Nice. Come on, bring some fish. Hand line. When I used to do hand line, look, we had not much option to do rod and reel. We didn't have it. If I have it, I would use it. Yeah, we used to do. There's a handicap. There's few handicaps hand line. Weather like this, wind, you have to pull it on the side next to you, and line flies and it gets tangled. You get a lot of problem with the line. I used to go on the rock, wet the rock. Then I pull the line, and wet rock used to stick. The line used to stick on the wet rock, and used to do it that way. But you can't do it in here, yeah. And how I cast now, it's nearly 100, 120, easy. With a hand line, you're never gonna achieve that. You're never gonna do it. But in the kayak, one day I will go with my hand lines without any rod and reel. I will not take it with me. I just gotta go with the hand line and fish with the hand line. Last kayak fishing I put on, the pinky got me hooked on the reef. I didn't want to pull with the rod because when it tangles on the reef, you pull it with the rod, the tip gets damaged. You never pull the line, like if it's stuck, it will damage the tip. Anyway, I was pulling with my hand, and when I pull the fish with like a hand line, even David said that you're doing a hand line. That's my experience. That's what I used to do. Yeah, one day I will take the hand line to the kayak. I have some good ones I made. We used to do everything. Yeah, wind destroys it. But in the kayak, wouldn't matter because I will put the line in the kayak, the certain place that it will not get tangled anywhere. Yeah, I will do it in the kayak one day. I will not take a rod and a reel, promise. Just hand line. And feeling the fish bite with your finger, best. Best. We used to race with my dad. Who's gonna catch more? I think I was a bit better fisherman than my dad. Don't tell him. Yeah, with a hand line kayak, much better. The first week I come to Australia, they took me to Port Welshpool. I never forget that day. I had a hand line, sabiki, 7 hooks, very early morning. It was just daylight just was coming, sunrise. Anyway, with a hand line, each cast 7 mackerel, not too bad mackerels. In Turkey, that mackerels, it's a big mackerel. Anyway, I had a cheese bucket, big, big 20-liter cheese bucket. Took me nearly half an hour to fill it up, and there was 2 guys at the front fishing from overnight. Didn't even get a bait, and he came behind me, speaking in my language. Says to other, he goes, "I'm gonna push him in the water and get his line. What is he using?" I turned around and said, "You don't need to hit me. If you want it, I'll give you." And I gave it to him. And then he was embarrassed that time. Yeah, I gave him some fish too. They bring the barbecue, they were gonna do it there. Now they changed that pier, Port Welshpool. After that, I haven't been. Yeah, mackerel. I would like to go grab some mackerels, like good amount of mackerels for snapper season. Just stock it, yeah, salt it, and keep it in the freezer. When snapper time comes, you don't have to battle with this stinking pilchard. Yeah, when you decide to go fishing, you don't have to look for a bait. It's in the esky. You just grab a pack and there you go. Easy. Yeah, I believe Kenneth was telling me Port Arlington has some mackerels and mussels. I will buy some mussels and take the shells off and put it in the freezer. Yeah, my fish are cooking here. Pilchard, but nice and firm skin. Now, nice ice water. When I go online live, I can't catch a fish. Do you think anything to do with it? salmon, even salmon's not biting, mate. Bloody salmon. Why bloody salmon? Because a lot of blood comes out of it. That's why. Just gotta muck around with plastic. This reel, my wife bought it for me. Stratic 5000 XG. Very nice, light, smooth as. My birthday present. I think it was my birthday present. She must have seen me looking at them. Oh, massive stingray. As big as the one I catch. Massive down there. See, that's what happens when you're early. They come and grab it. Nearly 12:30. Another hour. If it's not much happen, I'll take off. 3 fish, enough. Yeah. She bought me the dog fight too. I didn't have the intention to spend that much money actually. I love the reel. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But she did spend it for me. Even the plastics are quite. Come on, one homemade snapper. Lots of small bait fish. I can't believe salmon's not around yet. Yep. quite. You know, when you hook this, you don't hook it to the porcelain here. You hook it on the side here. It moves the porcelain. Yeah, Plasma, one night I'll go to that St. Leonard's just for that before big snapper season starts. In this month, I have to do it. The boys I met last Avalon trip, they're also kayakers. We we were deciding. We haven't decided yet, but we were talking about uh, going a kayak fishing in the other bay, not this Port Phillip Bay. There's another one with so much currents. What was the name of that bay? The one French island one. I forgot the name of. Might have a lunch. Western Port. Yes. Who's this? Yes. Western Port. Apparently, I haven't fished there. Apparently, you need a heavy sinker, not like this little ball sinker. We use it in a kayak. And yeah, all the tide and high tide situation is different. Yeah. They will let me know. We go one day. While I wait, just gotta have a quick. I have gözleme today, and who doesn't know what gözleme is? It's a pastry, cheese and spinach inside, and also I have the Shimano comes with cover, but I use my glass holder. Best, it doesn't damage the glass. Since I got this, I don't break any glass. Everyone happy. My wife happy. Me happy. Yeah, gas is running out. Might as well do it on the floor here. Too windy. Just protect this from wind. Get my bag. Sorry guys, not much fish to show today. But it is what it is. That's it. Got this. Very nice. The handle comes off. When you pack it, you don't have to worry about the handle, and then clicks in. I like it. My new inventions. Right. Ready, ready. I might as well show you what gözleme is. There you go. It's a half a cook. I'm gonna cook the other half and have a brekkie. No, lunch, sorry. I had breakfast. Yeah, mullet jumped. Have you seen that mullet? Bloody mullet. I can catch him, but my method is illegal here. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Sorry, guys. Gotta mind something in front of you, maybe. I'm so sorry. I invite normally. Anyone close to Rippleside in 10 minutes, half an hour max, having a gözleme and have other piece. 2 pieces too much for me. Yeah, that is banjo or stingray. Just took the bite, move it, and let it go. It will come back and sit on it. Yeah, that's banjo. I think he swallowed it. It just cooked. Nice and warm. If banjo leaves me alone, I'll have a lunch. Sorry, guys. When I used to um, do my army compulsory army mission in Turkey for this glass of tea, I do always remember that. For the glass of tea, I used to queue up, wait 1 hour in the cold to get a glass of tea. Yeah, 1.5 hours sometimes. You can only get 2 glass, not the third one. 2 glass you buy at the same time. Yeah. What is this? Benjo. We took it. I think he swallowed it. I kind of. Lucky is a small Benjo. There you are. Do you see that road? I think you do. The road on the right. Benjo lying down on it. Kayak would have been all right today, huh? this unit, all my cooking, this attachment for this can. For the small can, you take the attachment, original part, it goes with it. And there's another attachment I'll show you. This one here. It goes with the torch, the big metal canisters and tin. Best thing I ever buy. The full for this sort of fishing, you go all sorts of places, and some places like Avalon, you have to walk. The weight is your enemy. You gotta get something that not really heavy, very compact. This goes in that little box here. Done. Lid. This is the whole thing. And still full. That can last like 3-4 times, maybe more. Now that means I'm gonna take this can, still take this can, have a fresh one. I got another few at home. Have a fresh one next to it in case this one won't last long. My younger daughter said, Dad, why don't you go on a TikTok? I said, I don't know. I never had the TikTok application on my phone. She downloaded, and been putting some videos. Believe me or not, 60 followers already. It's about a week, and Plasmo is one of them. Plasma following me from YouTube, TikTok, and the real life. Messenger. Sometimes this pier used to get a lot of people. Today, no one around. Even it's weekday. But fishing wouldn't be beautiful. It would be like this. Wherever I would take my kayak, I cast it close anyway. Not much happening. Lots of bait fish, a lot. Check this rod. If he's still sitting on it. Yeah. Mamma mia. He took the baits. Mm. I wonder if it was a banjo, he would have hit himself hooked. It wasn't a banjo, maybe. I did catch one flathead. Sorry, I forgot to say that. Flathead wasn't big. I throw it back. I used to catch nice flatheads, yeah. That's why I remember. Very nice flatheads. Wind changed direction in 2 seconds. Unbelievable. It was coming from Cummingham side before. Now change the direction to the Melbourne side, coming from Melbourne side. That's what happens, mate. This bay not predictable. Bait it up nicely. We'll see how we go. Again, 2 pilchard halfway. Tile side. These times they dried a bit. Yalla! Nice cast. Nice. Get me some. Nice snapper. When pilchard gets sun, the oil comes out from it. I like it. Thank you very much, guys. Anyone here still watching? Thank you very much. Stayed really long this time. I might take off too from live. Not much happening anyway. Thanks, Kenneth. Yeah. Thank you very much. Whoever's still here, I can't see who's in here. Thank you very much. I'm gonna pack it up slowly. Not much happening. Tides are going down anyway. Yeah. Thank you. See you in another live video. Most likely Monday. Not promising, but nothing unusual comes up. Monday might go some land-based, not kayak, land-based fishing. Thank you.